Hello, welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to listen to conversations of people describing their families and their ideal person. There will be a listening comprehension quiz at the end of each scene, so listen carefully and see if you get all of the questions right. Also, be sure to stay with us until the end of the video. We'll point out important words from the conversations, everyday slang, and the most common way to say things in English. Watch for these words and phrases in the subtitles. You'll find their meanings in the vocabulary section in the last part of the video. Are you excited? This should be fun. First, let's listen to a conversation between Dan and Faye as they describe their families. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's dive in.
Hi, Dan. How was your weekend?
Hello, Faye. It was fun. I went home to my family to celebrate my mom's birthday. How about you?
Wow, that's great. I just stayed in the apartment because I've got a lot of schoolwork that I need to submit by Monday.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, we've been friends since we started college, but I haven't met your family yet. Can you tell me about them?
Sure, I'd love to. My family is pretty close-knit. There's my mom, dad, and my younger sister, Lily.
How's your mom like?
My mom is the heart of the family. She's super caring and always goes the extra mile to make everyone happy. She's also a fantastic cook. Her lasagna is to die for.
That sounds wonderful. What about your dad?
My dad is great too. He's kind of the strong, silent type, but has a wicked sense of humor once you get him going. He's an engineer and loves tinkering with gadgets in his spare time. We always joke that he could build a robot if he wanted to.
That's cool. How does your parents look like? Do you look like your mom or your dad?
People say I'm a good mix of both. I've got my dad's eyes and my mom's smile. My dad is tall with dark hair that's starting to go gray, and my mom has a warm, friendly face with kind eyes and short brown hair.
That sounds like a nice blend. And what about Lily? Does she look like you?
Lily actually looks more like our mom. She's got the same bright eyes and smile. But personality-wise, she's a mix of both our parents. She's got mom's nurturing side and dad's determination.
She sounds amazing. It must be fun having a younger sister. What was she like?
Lily. She's 16 and full of energy. She's really into sports, especially soccer. She's also a bit of a bookworm, always has her nose in some fantasy novel. Sometimes it's hard to believe she's only in high school with how mature she acts.
She sounds like a fun person to be around.
She is. We're pretty close despite the age gap. She looks up to me, which is sweet, but she also keeps me grounded. She's always there to remind me not to take life too seriously.
That's great. I've always wanted a sister. It's nice to hear about your family. They sound amazing.
How about your family?
My family is pretty big too. I have 3 older brothers, so it's always chaotic, but in a good way.
I bet. Tell me more about your family. What are your brothers like?
Well, my eldest brother Jake is a doctor. He's always been the responsible one, kind of like a second dad to us. Mike, the middle one, is in the military. He's tough but has a heart of gold. And Sam, the youngest of the 3, is an artist. He's the free spirit of the family, always coming up with creative ideas and projects.
Sounds like a great mix. I can imagine your family gatherings are a lot of fun too.
They are. There's always something happening and someone is always joking around. My parents are both teachers, so they've always encouraged us to learn and explore different things.
That's awesome. Teachers are amazing. No wonder you're so smart and dedicated. Do you look like your mom or your dad? Or you're a mix of both too?
I'm a mix of both too. I have my dad's eyes and my mom's hair. My brothers say I got the best features from both of them, but I think they're just being nice.
I'm sure they're right. It's nice having a bit of both parents in you. Makes you feel more connected to them, don't you think?
Definitely. It's like carrying a part of them with me. My mom has this amazing curly hair, which I inherited, and my dad has a strong jawline that I got too.
Oh, I see. Well, I should probably let you get back to your schoolwork. It was great talking about our families. I feel like I know you even better now.
Same here, Dan. I really enjoyed this chat. It's nice to talk about the people who mean the most to us.
Absolutely. Let's definitely catch up again soon, and maybe one day our families can meet each other.
I'd love that. Good luck with everything, Dan. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Faye. Good luck with your assignments. See you later.
See you, Dan. Take care.
Can you describe your families too? Share it with us in the comment section. Now here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Dan and Faye. What did Dan do over the weekend? He went home to celebrate his mom's birthday with his family. How many siblings does Faye have, and what are their professions? Faye has 3 older brothers. Jake is a doctor, Mike is in the military, and Sam is an artist. So, did you get all the questions correct? Let us know in the comment section. Now let's hear a conversation between Tim and Jordan as they talk about their ideal person. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's begin.
Hey Jordan, look at Henry's sweet post about his girlfriend Jess. They seem to have such a solid relationship. What do you think makes it work so well?
Oh yeah, Henry and Jess are like the gold standard for couples, right? I think it's because they really get each other and are always on the same page. What do you think?
Totally. They seem to have this amazing balance. They're both super supportive and always lift each other up. I guess it's all about finding the right person. Speaking of which, have you ever thought about what your ideal person would be like?
Oh, for sure. It crosses my mind now and then. So, spill the beans. What's your ideal person like?
Well, I guess I'd start with someone who's really kind and compassionate. You know, someone who's got a heart of gold and goes out of their way to help people. How about you?
Definitely. Kindness is a must. I also really value a good sense of humor. I love to laugh, so being with someone who can crack me up and loves to joke around is super important.
Oh, absolutely. Life's too short to be serious all the time. I also think intelligence is super attractive. Someone who's curious about the world and always wants to learn new things.
Yeah, that's a biggie. I'd love to be with someone who's not only smart, but also open-minded and down for deep conversations about all kinds of topics.
Exactly. And it's a bonus if they have a passion or a hobby they're really into. It shows they've got interests and are dedicated to something they love.
Totally agree. It's inspiring to see someone so into their passions. For me, another key trait is honesty. I want someone who's straight up and trustworthy, someone who can keep it real.
Yes, honesty is non-negotiable. Trust is the backbone of any good relationship. Speaking of which, I think being supportive is essential too. Someone who's got your back through thick and thin.
Definitely. It's all about being a team, right? Supporting each other's dreams and sticking together during tough times. What about physical traits? Got any preferences?
I don't have a specific type, but I do appreciate someone who takes care of themselves and stays healthy. It's more about how they carry themselves and their confidence.
Same here. Confidence is attractive, and so is someone who's comfortable in their own skin. It's less about specific features and more about the overall vibe.
Exactly. It's that mix of personality and how they present themselves. Do you think there are any deal breakers for you?
For sure. I can't stand arrogance or dishonesty. And I don't think I could be with someone who isn't respectful to others.
Those are big ones for me too. I'd also add negativity. Life has enough challenges without someone always being a Debbie Downer.
Absolutely. Positivity and a good attitude make a world of difference. It's all about finding someone who complements your life and brings out the best in you.
Couldn't agree more. It's fun to daydream about, but I guess when it comes down to it, you never know who you'll click with until you meet them.
So true. Sometimes the best connections come out of left field.
Exactly. Well, I think it's time to prepare for our dinner.
You're right. I'm a bit hungry already. Our ideal person can wait, but my stomach can't, haha.
Absolutely. Can't wait to dig in.
All right, let's get cooking.
What is your ideal person? Share it with us in the comment section. Now, before we review the key vocabulary from these conversations, here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Tim and Jordan. What qualities do Tim and Jordan think are important in an ideal partner? Kindness, humor, intelligence, honesty, supportiveness, and positivity. Why do Tim and Jordan admire Henry and Jess's relationship? Because Henry and Jess seem to understand each other well, are supportive, and have a good balance in their relationship. So, how many questions did you get right for the second scene? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's review the vocabulary from these conversations. Watch the video again after you study the vocabulary words to learn them even better, and subscribe to see our other videos. To go the extra mile, to make a special effort, or do more than what is expected. To die for, something that is extremely enjoyable or desirable. Debbie Downer, a person who frequently expresses pessimism or negativity, bringing down the mood of others. To spill the beans, to reveal a secret or share information that was supposed to be kept confidential. Life's too short. an expression used to emphasize the importance of enjoying life and not wasting time on trivial matters. Close-knit. A close-knit group or family is one where the members have strong relationships and are emotionally close to each other. Were the conversations relatable? Try using these conversations with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.